Hey, I'm Ferdie Pacheco. The month of June is important to look at for certain astrological aspects that really affect Gemini people. Gemini people need to know because they're the people that acquire information and intellectually are stimulated by growth intellectually, by knowing things. So they are the people that love information. So here you've got it. Um, the, the 19th of May through June 11th, which is tomorrow, has been Mercury retrograde. This has made Gemini people a little bit more crazy than usual in terms of their minds going 100 miles an hour with ADD issues and nervousness and lack of, for a better word of putting it, sleep disorders and issues within people to maybe get along with each other and realize some issues of the past and work through problems that have not really been functioning well in terms of business and personal life. So this is kind of nice. The Mercury retrograde, yes, we all understand some computer issues, delays, lateness, some mechanical failures. That's all just gravy. The most important thing is really how we are with each other. And that is bringing up truth in regard to whether this relationship or this deal or whatever is good or bad. The truth has come out. The retrograde is over kind of supposedly officially tomorrow, but really we're like in the shadow period for a couple, 2 or 3 days after. So really don't sign anything until, the end of the week. The beginning of June was important to look at. June 2nd the full moon was in Sagittarius. The full moon, we take on the energy of that sign of the full moon vibrationally, emotionally, for the rest of the month. So based on the fact that it was in Sagittarius, Sagittarius is optimistic and happy and fun, and there's movement and travel. So it can be a nice period of time for people to feel a little more fun and optimistic. On the 14th, Saturn, which is the bottom line vibration of everyone and how we think and feel karmically about society and about life in general, is going into Scorpio, back into Scorpio. It's been there, was there prior to December for 2.5 years, which brought up a lot of fears and scorpionic issues in regard to sexuality within people, within ourselves, and fears in regard to money and society in terms of economics. Not the most positive, wonderful time for really feeling like we want to take that risk. Sagittarian energy after December until the fall of 2017 is a lot more optimistic and happy, and people are feeling like this can really get better. Economics can get better. Money fears can go out the window somewhat. We can be a little more courageous because Sagittarian energy is a little bit more courageous and not really relying so much on our fears because we just kind of like don't want to dwell on our fears so much. So Sagittarian energy is really cool. The new moon is in Gemini on the 16th. The new moon in Gemini is a good time for everyone, especially Gemini people, to solidify their plans and get them in their heads what they want to do with their lives and really plan for the future and cement their goals. So it's a great time for literary projects or creative projects or anything to do with your ideas in regard to your work and your relationships to solidify and break through old blocks in terms of ideas, creatively, relationship issues in regard to business and personal, to really discuss, put them on the table and get them over with. So it's nice for that. So it's time this month for the mind to just explode with ideas for everyone, which is really cool. So if you want to get any explanations about your personal chart, you can contact me on www.askferdie.com and then also again www.askferdie.com if you have questions about your personal chart, because your personal chart is your soul's blueprint. It's like, newspapers and magazines have made it look so stupid about if your sun is Virgo, your sun is Pisces, your sun is Leo. Not everybody's the same. How the universe applies to you directly is about your personal astrological charts, like your fingerprints. So you can contact me on my website or through my personal email, ferdiejpacheco@aol.com, or my professional page on Facebook, Ferdie J. Pacheco, Professional Love and Relationship Astrologer, and we can talk about it. Have a good day. Until next month.